You know, he's been my friend for a long time. I didn't know he was such a good football player. That's a good player. That's a real team in the championship. See, you learn every day. You learn something about people.
It was for NIL. It was for NIL, Mr. President.
It's not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
It's not bad.
But, well, welcome to Zebulon, Georgia, Mr. President.
Thank you. What a beautiful place. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bill.
It is. Wow. This is a packed house here, Mr. President, and there's thousands more outside too.
A lot of people all along the highways. We're driving up, and there's a lot of love. We're going to have a big election. We're going to have a November 5th, and many of you have. Who's already voted? It's going to be a big one. I think it's the most important election in the history of our country. I really believe that. I think most of the people here do too. And we don't say that lightly, but it's a big one. We have some people that are not doing a good job. They're not doing a good job for our country. So thank you all for being here. It's a great honor. Thank you.
Absolutely. It is a huge honor to have you here in Middle Georgia, Mr. President. And I know you have a big event tonight in Duluth, Georgia. Obviously, Georgia is going to play a pivotal role. Right. I was on an interview earlier this morning, and they were asking me about the closing in next 12 days, right. 12 to 13 days. And I told them that while your opponent is doing programs like The View and Howard Stern to try to close out the event.
And taking vacations. She took off yesterday. Who takes off when you have 13, 14 days for the press? She took off. She needed to rest. She needed to rest.
You have chosen to close out the deal by going around the country and speaking to religious leaders, talking in places of worship, like here in Zebulon, Georgia. And we have a saying here in our state that people who show up for church on Sundays go to the polls on Tuesdays, and I think that's true all over. So I talk about a little bit about the event you had yesterday in Miami with the Latino pastors and all of that.
Well, they did. We had a tremendous thing at Doral in Miami, and it was a beautiful day. And we had pastors. We had a lot of Hispanics. And we're setting every record with Hispanics. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. Great people, very industrious, hardworking, smart, beautiful people. And we've really, I guess we're setting the record already. It's going to be set. And we have actually something, a couple of polls just came out. We're at 56%. You know, normally like guys like Romney, anybody like Romney? Guys like Romney, we're getting just a few points. And here we are with the potential to actually win, which hasn't been done maybe forever, almost forever with the Republican Party.